What is going on, everybody? I'm Justin Taylor. Last week, almost 7 million people got laid off. That's an insane amount of people that no longer have jobs. Right now, unemployment rates are starting to climb at an extremely alarming rate, and it looks like they're gonna continue getting worse and worse. So I wanna take a quick opportunity to share some of my thoughts around getting laid off. It can definitely be tough. Times like this, we see tremendous levels of anxiety and depression. People lose their homes, and oftentimes when people get laid off, they're worried about how they're gonna afford even the basic necessities of life or how they're gonna support their families. It's been shown that the average person doesn't even have $1,000 in their bank account. So if you're one of those people, honestly, no matter how much money you have, it can be terrifying to go into work and without even expecting it, be told that you're done. I've been let go before. I've worked for startups that have gone out of business overnight, and to be honest, I've also been fired before. I won't pretend to know what it would be like to lose your job in this economy, but I've been kicked to the curb. And what I've learned is this: when this happens, there's two ways you can go. You can be bitter and angry and try to find someone to blame, or you can let it fuel you. I've always been a big believer in the idea that you can't always control the situation you're in, but what you can control is how you respond to that situation. So what I have to offer here is this: perceive getting laid off as a new opportunity. This is definitely a lot easier said than done, but if you can have an opportunistic mindset and think ahead and start putting a strategic plan in place to change your current situation rather than going into a dark and destructive state, you'll be able to come out of that situation much quicker and possibly in a better place than you were before you got laid off. Have you ever heard someone say, losing my job was the best thing that ever happened to me? I think so often that really can be the best thing that happens to a lot of people. It's a push to go after a new opportunity that you would have otherwise never pursued. Don't just get laid off and be miserable, but use this to realign with what your passions are and who you want to be. Take this as the time to truly understand and evaluate who you are, who you want to be, what your passions and goals are, and do what you need to do in order to align all of these. I absolutely agree that for most people, getting laid off can be one of the best things that will ever happen to them because it can push you to do things that you would have been too afraid to fully commit to. People will work 40 hours a week their entire lives and put their hopes, their goals, their dreams on the back burner because collecting a consistent paycheck, no matter how miserable they may be, is the safer option. If you know that your life is worth more than being controlled by a job and that you deserve financial freedom and the ability to live on your own terms, then this is the time to be very intentional about how you move forward. There's countless stories of highly successful entrepreneurs out there, right, that have lost everything. But by encountering those tough situations, they were able to have the courage and commitment to go all in on their businesses and doing what they love and making great contributions to the world. Contributions that they actually care about and are passionate about. If you're pushed out of your comfort zone, make the most of it. Consider this as a fresh start. And more importantly, once you determine that new direction and find alignment with your passions, whatever those may be, figure out how to make a ton of money. Figure out how to monetize what you enjoy doing and make it so that you don't have to depend on a job that keeps you dependent on a paycheck. A job that could let you go at any minute. I've had a few family members and friends get laid off in the last couple weeks, so that's really what sparked this video. For anyone that's gotten laid off or anyone that may get laid off in the future, that's my advice. Stay strong and plan ahead. Once again, you may not be able to control the situation, but you can control how you react to it. And last thing I'll leave you with is this: remember, no matter how bad things may get, as long as you're still breathing, it's a good day to be alive. Until next time, peace.